Although Russian President Vladimir Putin has repeatedly stated that there would be no military conflict, the threat of possible escalation and attack continues to linger over the region. Despite Putin's no-war proclamation, the United States and NATO have refused to recognize it as legitimate. Do you believe that Putin is planning to launch an attack on Ukraine before the 20th of February? Experts assert that, even if Russia has not yet invaded Ukraine, President Vladimir Putin has not abandoned his intentions to attack the country in the near future, according to the latest rumors. Rumors about a possible Russian invasion of Ukraine not before February 20th, which the United States has warned could happen at any moment if Vladimir Putin so chooses. The United States has cautioned that if Putin decides to invade, he might do so at any time. YouNik believes that there could be 4 possible reasons why Putin may not take any action before 20th February. Russia is expected to conduct a second invasion of Ukraine on the same day as it invaded Crimea in 2014, according to some rumors. On February 20, 2014, Russia annexed the Crimean Peninsula from Ukraine, thereby putting an end to the country's struggle with Russia. When the Crimean issue erupted at the same time as the Munich summit in 2014, it was a similar circumstance to that which transpired in 2014. As a consequence of the Munich Security Conference, among other things, some experts have predicted that Russia would not attack Ukraine until February 20th as a result of this event. Taking place from February the 18th to the 20th, the Munich Security Conference will bring together foreign policy professionals from across the world to discuss current and future international security issues. The United States is working to pull all NATO members together in the wake of Russia's invasion of the Ukraine. In Ukraine, US Vice President Kamala Harris will meet with Russian counterparts in order to forge a unified front against the Russian government. She will be joined by leaders from the EU and NATO. The Russian president is unlikely to begin an offensive before the 2022 Beijing Olympics complete on February 20th, according to industry experts. It is possible that Russia's growing connections with China, a major ally in the East-West confrontation, had a part in the decision to withdraw from the accord. Putin's most trusted friend, according to observers, and the guy Putin may need in order to stave off Western sanctions, should such measures be instituted against his country. The fact that there is no formal alliance between the two nations does not diminish the reality that both have achieved great progress in their efforts to oppose the United States and the NATO alliance. It is possible that intervention in Ukraine may create a substantial interruption to the Olympic Games in Beijing, which will conclude on February 20th if such a move is implemented. The Russian president, according to anecdotal evidence, does not want to divert attention away from the wonderful games that Chinese President Xi Jinping has promised. Several analysts feel that Moscow's army pullout is a deception, and that an invasion is still a possibility in the region. Russian military soldiers stationed near Ukraine's borders number more than 100,000, and are expected to increase. Military rehearsals are said to be taking place in Belarus, which is just a few kilometers away from the Ukrainian city of Kiev. It has been speculated that the conclusion of the Russian-Belarusian War Games on February 20th may signal the beginning of a Russian invasion of Ukrainian territory. Western nations have voiced skepticism over Russia's most recent army withdrawal from the Ukrainian border, after the withdrawal of Russian troops from the border region. Putin's hybrid war encompasses a variety of techniques, including misinformation campaigns, unmarked soldiers, and cyber attacks, to name a few. While we wait to hear your thoughts on this video, we invite you to join our community if you aren't already a member to share your thoughts on this video.